Subantarctic Macquarie Island is special for so many reasons, including these rookeries of king penguins. Macquarie Island features in this episode of Travel Oz. Hello, I'm Grainger.
Macquarie Island is a refuge for hundreds of thousands of creatures, from seals and giant petrels to the largest rookery of king penguins in the world. Ahead, the prolific wildlife of Macquarie Island, plus its unique geological formations and the work of its team of scientists. Also, the Daintree rainforest of tropical North Queensland. The two teams explore its lush wilderness. And Javan territory in Australia's top end. Two traditional owners take us walkabout to sacred sites and rock art caves never before filmed.
Well, how truly magnificent to finally see land. Now, we've been sailing for just on 3 days, Hobart to Macquarie Island. It took Douglas Mawson more than a week sailing in the Aurora to reach the same destination.
Macquarie Island. It has great significance for early Australian expeditions to the Antarctic. We're dropping anchor and going ashore at the northern end of the island, just as Douglas Mawson and his team did back in 1911. They were establishing a base and wireless tower on their way to explore the Antarctic. Just getting ashore is a challenge. Thick kelp can hinder boats, and big swells have been known to tip many boats over. The welcome on shore is always lively, with colourful king penguins standing guard to greet you. Just as the Mawson team experienced, there's no jetty here, with a wet landing almost inevitable. While Macquarie Island is 34 kilometres long, its human settlement is confined to this one small section on the northern end. First thing that impresses you is the abundance of wildlife right here, living amongst the dozen buildings that house some 30 scientists, rangers and communication staff. Australia's Antarctic hero, Sir Douglas Mawson, established the first base here on the same site. Walk towards the base and your path is lined with hundreds of elephant seals. The weaners are just 4 months old and already they weigh as much as 200 kilograms. More mature, fully grown adult elephant seals are very active, shifting their giant bodies quickly across the ground. King penguins and gentoo penguins are in big numbers here too. In all, some 4 million penguins live along Macquarie Island's rocky shoreline, with many of them living around this scientific base. Commander of the base is Barry Copley.
Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah, it's a great place. Yeah, really enjoy it. Here with a great mob of people, and the island itself is just a fantastic place to be. In winter we had 13 people here, and at the moment, Greg, we've got 26 people. Later on in the summer we'll have another 12 people come in, so in the summer we've got a lot of science going on. In winter, not so much science going on, a lot of automatic data collection, or we just mentioned about the seismic, the magnetics, etc. Yeah, you get to see the whole cycle of it here. You get to see the animals come ashore, giving birth, especially the seals. They come in September, elephant seals giving birth, and you see the whole lot. And it's literally, where we're standing now, is there'll be a harem of elephant seals here, hundreds of females and a couple of males as well here. So walking to work from behind me across to where I normally work over in the radio room over there, you can get to walk along the beach and see the whole thing going on. It's just fantastic.
Macquarie Island is very young in geological terms, less than 700,000 years old. And what distinguishes it from almost everywhere else on Earth is that the oceanic crust normally found deep beneath the earth and sea is on display here above sea level. The geologist on our expedition is Franz Gingel.
As a geologist, how do you react when you see something like this?
Oh, it's absolutely fascinating. I mean, it's like watching nature at work. And here you can really see what happens on the seafloor when this hot, it's hard to imagine really, this hot liquid magma comes out, has 1100 degrees or so centigrade, and then it meets cold seawater, 4 degrees. Now, of course, what happens, there's no explosion or anything because there's quite some pressure on it from the overlying water column. Basically, the whole magma, it's like you squeeze toothpaste out of a tube. So the magma contracts, and then it forms these pillows. For the next few 100,000 years, can be pretty confident it will be pushing up further. And of course, there's always two forces. It's erosion and the uplift fighting each other. So it will keep a kind of balance. I don't think it will grow much, the island, but it will keep pushing up and the waves will keep eroding it.